how we talked about that when the father wasn't in the home, that's what caused our women to be the way they are. Now we saw an exact example of that. We saw an example of that a minute ago. So we thank the Most High because all of his words are true. He will bring a living example. Come on, King Kong. He'll bring an example to his word. A lot of stuff we be saying, we be up here, it happens right here where we be at. Because we saw what it's like when you don't have a dad. Go ahead.
All right. Shalom, all the brothers spoke briefly in the spirit.
All right.
First and foremost, we'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father, his only begotten Son, Yahawashi, Yahawashi, for the word they call God and Jesus.
That's right.
All right. And we'd like to give double honors to all the elders of the nation of Israel who rule well and teach us the truth and honesty and sincerity. And we'd like to give all salutations to all the occupants out there laboring through the Spirit. All right, let me get, all right, we're the Hebrew Israelites. First of all, we're the Hebrew Israelites, all right? We're not blacks. We're not Africans. We're not spooks. We're not spics. All right? Give me the item.
2 minutes. That was 2 minutes.
All right. Let me get out here. Hosea 4 and 6.
Show them the law with sex is marriage.
All right. Bring that up first of all. This was one our people.
This is the book of Hosea, chapter 4 and verse 6.
Bring it up.
My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge.
See, first of all, our people. You see yourself on the sign? Who would you be on that sign? What would you be on that sign? Well, what's your nationality? You know, you two different people. African. You from two different continents? Huh? African American. Well, those are two white men.
That's
all right. So you can't be your nationality can't be named after two white men. First off, Neo skip Afrikaners and American Vespucci. Those were white men that conquered. Matter of fact, give me 49 Psalms 49:11.
Bring it up.
So who would you be if you're not an African American? According to the Bible, to the sign. So your father, yeah, for your father, from the side of your father, right? Your father is Judah. Now, how about you? You from Honduras? What would it be? Zebulon.
All praise.
Okay, all praise. All right. So bring it up.
My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee.
See, we lost for lack of knowledge, man. The so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans. We lost for lack of knowledge. And that's not knowledge of baking a cake. That's not knowledge of having a PhD degree, going to school for 4 years, being in debt, owing $100,000. That's not even knowledge, common knowledge. Right. To do something like that. But they're talking about the knowledge, wisdom, understanding the scriptures. What to do and what not to do. You know, you got laws. You got ceremonial laws. You got dietary laws. You got moral laws. You see? You got civil.
Civil, ceremonial, sacrificial, moral.
That thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of the Lord thy God.
See, we forgot the law of the Lord. What to do and what not to do. We forgot. We want to do our own thing. What is Dolo? Solo. What would that Dolo mean again? No. We want to do what we want to do. You know what I'm saying? I forgot the word for the acronyms of Dolo. Doing your own thing. But we can't do our own thing. All right?
You only live once.
Yeah. That's Dolo. You only live once. Yeah. YOLO. You know what I'm saying? We can't be doing it. We gotta go by the scriptures. We can't just do our own thing. You know what I'm saying? You can't freestyle your way into heaven. There's certain things you gotta do.
I will also forget thy children.
So the Lord said He gonna even forget our children. You know, and we are the children of our fathers. And He gonna forget the little children today if they don't follow the law, statutes, commandments. You see, little Ray. All right, little Keisha, dancing, twerking on the table. He gonna forget about her. Little Ray running around, pulling middle finger at grown-ups. He gonna forget about him until you come into these long statute commandments.
Verse 7. And they were.
Bring it out.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 49 and verse 11.
Bring it out.
Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names.
You see that? They call their lands after their own names. When they conquer a place, they call their land after their name.
That's right.
You see? That's why we got slave names. You see, they conquered us. So they called our names after their names. The Browns, the Andersons, the Culpepers.
What the Butler? I'm Butler.
What?
My last name is Butler. What is it?
Probably one of the slave masters.
That's what I was thinking. That's
You know what I'm saying?
We
That's
were talking about that the
yeah.
other day.
And then he named one of his observers a butler. Go get that the Kool-Aid, boy. Go get that food, boy. Come shine my shoes, boy. See, that's your enemy. The so-called white man, which is the devil according to the Bible.
That's right.
You see? Who's on top? Who does everything? Who on all the banks? Who on all the who on this bus terminal, the buses? Okay? Who owns everything?
Bring it out.
The so-called white man. Because he's in power, the Lord put him in power. You see? To control this place, to control the minds of the masses of people. That's why he got everybody wearing a damn mask, excuse my French. Everybody got a mask stuck on their face. You see? Running around with a muzzle. Okay? It might be a good sign for some of our women to shut their damn mouth because they talk too much. I ain't saying you know what I'm saying. But you know why that's what you act. I just had to throw that in there. No, you good. All right? Okay.
Now, what you want? About the sex.
All right, give me Jeremiah 44 and 22.
Yeah, that's right.
That's it. Bring this out real quick.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 4 and verse 22.
Bring it out.
For my people is foolish.
White people, they're talking about the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American. They ain't talking about the rest of these heathen, the rest of these nations. Because the Lord only cares about his children.
That's right.
And we are his chosen.
That's right.
So he cares about us. He don't care about what they do. Matter of fact, he put them in power to do what they do. You see? But it soon come. That's going to end. It's coming to an abrupt end. All right? Sooner than you think.
For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are sausage children.
They're sausage children. They retarded, man. All right? They ain't got no sense, man. You see? That's what he calling our people, man. 2/3 of our people. They don't want to follow these laws, statutes, commandments. You see that? So that's why we're going through that's why we go through what we go through, according to the curses in Deuteronomy. All right, but you can't get it all in one sound bite. We're just giving you bits and pieces. We can't give it to you all in one sound bite.
That's right.
You're not gonna get this in one sound bite. You see? So that's what they feed you in the church house, in that slave house, running around thinking you're gonna get it. Matter of fact, they ain't even give you nothing. No knowledge, wisdom, understanding these scriptures. You know, only thing they gonna do is know how to teach you how to do the latest dance, the latest church dance. Hopping around like Peter Cottontail, okay? Doing all that nonsense, you know, running up down, run from the back of the church to the front of the church. Long-winded, falling, passing out. Come on, what you got there? They got a group of people they pay call them the Holy Ghost catchers. They got to catch them big fat women that faint all the time. You know that costs a lot of money.
They have none understanding. They are wise to do evil.
See, they wise to do evil, man. Our people don't have no understanding, man. And when they talk about the understanding, they talking about the understanding of these scriptures. The knowledge, wisdom, understanding of these scriptures. Our people ain't got that, man. You see? You go over there where you say Honduras. Look at all those gangs they got over there, man. You know? Y'all gang affiliate, y'all gangs over there kill up a whole bunch full of innocent people, man. Just to prove that they tough and rough. Matter of fact, they run the prisons over there. You see how people lost for lack of knowledge, man? Not knowing that they supposed to be kings and princesses of this world, man. That we chose what the Lord chose us to be, man. But instead we indulging in folly. and that comes from a lot of that comes from Catholicism, the Christian church, man.
That's right.
You know, that's where all that comes from. Loving in the Lord, believing in this guy right here, Cesare Borgia, that we were just speaking on earlier,
Bring it out.
which is the devil.
That's right.
All right, he's a red devil. Okay, he's not white. All right, your sneakers are white. They are reddish pink, from a pinkish to a red.
That's right.
You see, that's what they are. The devil that the Bible speaks about, man.
They arise to do evil, but to do good, they have no knowledge.
To do good, they ain't got no knowledge, man. They ain't gonna do nothing good. They wise to do evil. Quick to come up with some crack cocaine. To cook some crack cocaine. You see? Quick to sell drugs to their own brothers in the community. You see? Eyeball the 8 ball. I don't even need a scale. I know how to eyeball. They've been doing it so long. All right? But then they're gonna eyeball what 20 to 25 years. All right? You see? So they quick. See, they quick to run the mischief and do these evil things, man. Our people. And y'all know it. You know, go shoot up the whole neighborhood. But as soon as they hear the ice cream truck, they run. They think it's the police. How you got a gun and you running? Jumping over fences, hopping, running through people's backyard. All right? When you see a big bad Esau come, now all of a sudden you pipe down. But when you with your brother, you're all up in his face. You know what I'm saying? Use that same energy when you go talk to the judge. All right? Tell the judge, F you. Give me my time. You ain't gonna do that though. You're gonna be crying and pleading. Where my lawyer? Oh, I forgot I spent all my little trap money. Now I gotta have a court-appointed lawyer. All right? Was you finished? Quick, please. We're gonna bring that.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 16 and verse 18. It says, for they that are such serve not our Lord Yahawashi, but their own belly, and by good words and their fair speech deceive the hearts of the simple. Verse 19. For your obedience is come abroad unto all men. I am glad therefore on your behalf, but yet I will have you wise unto that which is good and simple concerning evil.
That's right. So you gotta be wise, man. You gotta trust in the Lord, so He will make you wise. You know what I'm saying? And it's to this destitute folliness that's going on, man. All right. So bring that up about the now something about a cross. Is somebody? Oh, you got a cross on your ear. Oh, you know that's a graven image. All right. That's a graven image. I forget what it was. Tamu. Yes, Tamu. But look at it. Right. But here's what it's gonna say about the cross. See, we everything comes from the Bible. All right.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 44 and verse 9.
Bring it out.
They that make a graven image.
See, that's a made graven image, man. And that's how people went off, man. All right. Worshiping golden calves and such things as that, man. You know what I mean? Buddha, all these idol worshipers, man. All these idol worshipers. You know, all these different signs and symbols that the so-called white man and his heathen cronies come up with. But we used to do it in the ancient days, man. That's why the Lord said, don't follow no graven images, man. What's that? Every last one of them.
That's right.
Every last one of them. All right? Every last one of them. Shabbat 12:10. Just like if you had a bag, if you got a bag of snakes, and half of them poison, and the other half are not poison. You can stick your hand in a bag of snakes. All right, then, but don't never trust the white man. It is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
All right? Ask them. He'll tell you, look at it. Look at it. They got that smirk look, see? That's what they do. They proud, okay? They don't steal, rob, rape, and murder everything. Then they walk down the street proud and think they ain't gonna get their judgment. But they're going into slavery.
That's right.
All right? Right, so what, 12 and 10.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 12 and verse 10.
Bring it out.
Never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusteth.
Never trust the enemy. Not sometimes, not all. Well, you know, Mark's my friend. He's cool. He brings cookies to the job. He's straight. He's all right. He's a good old guy.
Bring it out.
But he's evil.
That's right.
All right. Matter of fact, bring out Psalms 35.
Never trust thine enemy.
Don't never trust him. All right. Never trust the so-called white man. He is the devil.
That's
All
right.
right.
That's right.
Don't let Reverend Porkchop tell you that love everybody tomorrow. When y'all ain't going to church tomorrow. Either. All right. There you go. 'Cause he will tell you that in a minute while you're eating a ham sandwich. We are supposed to eat pork.
Never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness.
His wickedness is always going to be there, man. He's rusty, man. He's a rusty, dusty, crusty animal, man. He's a monster. He's a beast.
That's
All
right.
right? Never trust him.
That's right.
All right? See, we ain't no choir boys up here. We're going to tell you the truth according to the Bible.
That's right.
All
Right.
right? Ain't about, oh, look at the white man. Oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, straighten up. All right? Come on, now. We don't do that. We ain't none of those guys. All right? Go back to that.
Isaiah 44:9.
Bring it out.
They that make a graven image
So that's a graven image you got in your ear, man.
are all of them vanity.
See, that's vain, man. All right, that's just like if the most Hamashiach, which is the word English called Christ, right? He got hung on a cross, all right. So why would you wear that in your ear to represent something that he got killed over? This is like if somebody kill your best friend with a Uzi. You gonna wear a Uzi around your neck in honor of that?
That's right.
That's what I'm saying. So I mean, you know.
Gotta
I
take
don't know if
that
it
out.
Yes, what I'm gonna do. You gotta take that out. Tell me
Take
the
it
amount.
out.
Take it
out.
Man,
Take it
out.
out.
Across the
Take it
street,
out.
man. All praise, man. All praise.
Oh,
Take it
praise.
out. Throw it across the street, man. Throw it. Throw it. You can have it. Matter of fact, throw it in the trash can so nobody else won't pick it up. Oh.
It ain't yours.
Well, give it back to the owner and tell them to throw it away.
Hope it's an Edomite. Keep it in.
All right. So I'm gonna get one more. Let this brother come up right quick.
Know if it down.
Oh, we got it.
Know that it turned into something.
And the delectable things shall not profit, and they are their own witnesses. They see not, nor know, that they may be ashamed.
Strange for the
Verse 10, who have formed a god or molten a graven image that is profitable for nothing.
See, that's what they did. It's profitable for nothing, man. It's all in vain, man. All right, everybody walking around with these big Jesus pieces, these Sishabozia pieces, man, and these big crosses, man. All right, it's all in vain, man.
That's right.
It's all
people on earth, bro.
exactly. And the only thing you're doing is honoring your slave master, man. When you do that,
That's right.
and you don't want to do that, man. All right, we got things that, you know what I'm saying. We don't have images, but we got powerful like the manure. You see. The ephod, we got powerful things, man, that you could rock as some jewelry.
That's right.
Don't rock no cross, man.
I got another question.
What's that?
So, like, I say, like, white people and these other races of people are completely different. So, you say they come from different origins?
No, yeah, I mean, but I'm saying they're not the Most High's children. All right, which goes on 6. What is it? 6 and 54. 55. Well, yeah.
Listen to this.
Listen to this. You see, because now check this out. All right, a tiger comes from what is it? A feline family, right? All right. Do you see him hanging out with a lion? They both cats, ain't they? Same thing with humans, man. That's what our people can't get, man. They say, oh well, we all bleed the same. A dog bleed red blood. That don't mean you're a dog.
That's right.
Come on, man. You gotta think, man. You see, but they said they done whipped all this mental stuff in our head, man. All right, they whipped it in our head, man. They beat us out of. They beat the knowledge, wisdom, understanding of the scriptures out of us, man. Doing slavery, man. All right, and then a lot of knowledge the Lord put on us that we forgot because we didn't want to follow the wrong stuff, man. So we got it all the way around the board. All right, bring this. And listen to this real closely.
This is the book of 2nd Negus, chapter 6 and verse 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all.
You see that? So when you agree that we all come from Adam, all right, he made us all. All right? Chinese, Japanese, he made everything. The Lord made everything that you see on this earth. The Lord made.
And the people also whom thou hast chosen.
The people thou hast chosen. So he got a chosen people.
That's right, right.
We read this right out of the scriptures. Now, this ain't nothing we making up. This ain't like, man, this ain't no fairy tale. This is not a Harry Potter book, man. This is the Bible, man.
That's
All
right.
Verse, this is something y'all, Pastor Pt5 ain't gonna tell you, man. And Deacon Pig Knuckles, they're not gonna tell you this, man, in church. They're gonna lie to you.
Verse 55. All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes. Verse 56. As for the other people, which also come of Adam.
See, the Lord made the world for our sakes, man. You see how all these possessive words he uses?
Right.
Our,
My.
okay? Our is the possessive. You know what I'm saying? My, that's possessive. Like when you say, I want to go buy me a pair of shoes, and I get a pair of shoes. Then when somebody asks you, whose shoes are those? You're going to say, yo, these are my shoes. Same thing with the Lord. These are my people, okay? And I'm going to chastise them, all right? For their iniquities, for our sins, for our fallenness, okay? That's why we get punished, because of the curses, man. Those are curses. Read the whole chapter of Deuteronomy 28 when y'all get a chance. And you'll see why we're in the position that we're in today.
That's right.
We ain't got enough time. Matter of fact, come to the class. All right? Come to the class on the fly. Yeah. And you get that better edified.
As for the other people, which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing.
So what? They're nothing.
That's right.
Oh, you know what nothing is? Nothing from nothing leaves nothing. All right?
But be like unto spittle.
Like you spit on the ground. Okay? Okay.
And has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
Like a drop that falling from a vessel, man. You know? Like I said, saturate both you right there.
That's right.
Open ended. Look, but you see that though? You see that? I ain't got a quick precept. Bring that up.
Second Ezra chapter 5. One more, man. One more, bro.
Got you. We finna close down anyway.
I'm just gonna say because he brought out how the Most High feel about everybody else. Wanna come over?
Yeah, go ahead, bring that real quick.
Before y'all leave. You just saw what he brought out. Can we bring out that second Ezra? What was that? 6 again? Oh, you got it. Yeah, one more time. What was that? 5 and 28.
6 and 6.
Yeah, we're gonna bring that up.
It's the book of Second Ezra, chapter 5 and verse 23. And said, O Lord, that bearest rule of every wood of the earth, and of all the trees thereof.
Now, I want to tell y'all something because I know sometimes people get confused about the Most High, how He chooses a people. You know what I'm saying? Like He chose a people. Whether people like it or not, He chose one people.
That's right.
And that's the Israelites, period. Right. You so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians of Indian Negro descent, this is who He chose. And there's nobody that can say, oh, well, God didn't choose, God chose everybody. This is what everybody say, but that's not what this book says.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Because sometimes we tell people this, right? And that's why I had to come, because sometimes people don't get that. They don't understand that. That's go over their head. You heard what he just read when he said that we all came from Adam? Go back to that one more time before we go here. Just a few, that's it. You guys can go. But this is very important. I want y'all to know this, man.
Bring it up.
All right, bring that up.
The second Ezra 6 and 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures.
Like the brother Khan brought out, right? He said that we all come from Adam, right? We know that, right? After the flood, we all came from Adam, right? Adam, during Noah's time, we had Noah and his 3 sons. So we all came from those 3 sons, right? Okay, so we're going to continue because we all come from Adam because this is what they teach. We are one people, right? Everybody the same. Do y'all feel the same? No, because we at the bottom. Are we at the bottom or what? That's right.
Of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen.
So now we getting somewhere because God chose somebody.
That's right.
Right? So now he said, and the people also who God hath chosen. All right? Go ahead.
Verse 55. All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes.
The Most High made the world for what?
For our sakes.
For what?
Our sakes.
The world was made for our sake.
That's right.
We're going to show you why we're not, why we don't possess the world. He's going to ask that same question, but let me finish.
Verse 56. As for the other people,
now he's talking to the Israelites. He said he made the world for our sakes, right? And he said, as for the other people, the so-called white people, which in the Bible they call Edomites, the so-called Asian people, or Japanese, the Ammonites, and the Moabites, which are the Chinese. See, you got to know these names in the scriptures, right? Go ahead.
that's right, which also come of Adam,
They come from Adam also.
thou hast said that they are nothing.
One more time, people.
That they are nothing.
So the Most High said what?
That they are nothing.
Do you get that real quick? I want y'all to get this, because he said that as for the other people, not the Israelites, as for the other people, which also come of Adam, they are nothing. All right? That's why I want you to always remember, y'all, all right? Because y'all, we're going to, give me Deuteronomy 7 and 6. Go ahead.
But be like unto spittle.
What's spittle? What's spittle? The Most High said, as for the other people who also come from Adam, they are nothing, but be like unto spittle. What's spittle? Spittle, this is spit. That's right. That's spittle. Go ahead.
And has likened the abundance of them.
You take all those other heathens, all those other nations, they are heathens, right? You take them all together.
Unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
You got a big bucket, and say that thing was full of water, right? And one little tiny drop fall from that. Would you care about that little tiny drop? You're not going to care about that, right? Well, the Most High said, what?
Has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
All right.
Verse 57. And now, O Lord, behold, these heathens,
So now we said, Ezra said these heathens,
which have ever been reputed as nothing,
they always, see, we knew this at this time. We already knew that these people wasn't nothing compared to us, right?
have begun to be lords over us.
Who ruling over us right now? Right. They're ruling over us now. You understand? So he said they become to be lords over us. How did this happen? Right?
And to devour us.
And who's getting devoured in the streets? Our people. Blacks and Hispanics. Right? That's it.
Verse 58. But we, thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten, and thy fervent lover, are given into their hands. Verse 59. If the world now be made for our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance?
Okay. So this is our questions that we got to close out, but you know what I mean? I want y'all to understand that we are chosen people. We're above everybody else. You understand? And we got to come back to the law, statutes, and commandments of our God.
That's right.
And that's how we become top nation again. But with that, I give all praises and honor to Yahawashi and bless all y'all, man. Barakatah, man. Y'all be safe, man.
All right, with that, we're going to say shalom.
Shalom.
All right? Kwam Yashala. That was brief for smoke about the brother, man. Get that brother a hand, man. All the brothers, man. All right, man. All right. So with that, shalom.